What would happen if all the food deliveries to Svalbard just stopped? Living at the top of the world on a remote Arctic island, that could very well become a reality. Most of our food comes via the shipping boat Norbjörn and some of it via air freight. But what would happen if the shipments for some reason stopped? As I've mentioned before, the supermarket has enough food on storage to keep the village going for about 3 months. But what food would we be able to source on the island? Due to the permanently frozen ground, nothing grows here. We are well above the Arctic tree line, so any sort of crops is out of the equation. We do have some edible mushrooms and mountain sorrel that we could forage on the tundra, but that would be difficult to live off. Also, currently, to be able to pick mountain sorrel, you'd have to apply at the government's office for approval. The Arctic flora is protected by law, so even picking a flower in many cases is illegal. We don't have any livestock on the island, so the only meat we would be able to get a hold of would be reindeer. We have loads of reindeer though, so that's good. Local hunters are allowed 1 reindeer per year and have to apply and do the yearly shooting test to be allotted an animal. You then get assigned a specific type of reindeer after age and gender in a specific location that you can hunt. The area you get assigned can be miles wide and deep, and since the exposed tundra is protected from everything but walking, you have to carry your animal with you back home. Both Christopher and I have our hunting licenses. I just got mine last year, but we are focusing on fishing this year. And then we have the ocean, fjords full of fish. There is Arctic cod, haddock, Atlantic wolffish, Arctic char, salmon, so many fish. When I started dating Christopher, he owned a smaller boat that he would use mainly for fishing, and he would fish for both himself and the restaurants in town. There's currently no commercial fishing on Svalbard because of regulations, but locals are allowed to fish 2,000 kilos per boat, whether it's for personal use or for selling. So I think we could probably live off the fish in the fjord if we had to. So in the spirit of trying to live off the land on an island where there is not much to forage, every summer we try to fill the freezer with as much fish as we can. It's a great way to get some local produce and reduce the amount of protein we buy that gets shipped in. So today, we're going out fishing. Wow. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Fishing time.
Fishing time! Oh!
Out to get some food.
It's Grim! Grim, we're gonna go fishing! Oh my gosh. Hey! Oh, we're gonna go fishing! Oh my god, you're so funny. Fick du en attack? Hey! Okay, Grim, the plan is we're gonna start walking, you and I. So Christopher is gonna go into the village, pick up gyros. Some food, because it's breakfast time and we have not had breakfast. Oh my gosh, it's cold today. It's fall time. So he's gonna drive into the village. Me and Grim are gonna start walking from here because we both need to walk. And then Christopher's gonna come back, get us. Then we're gonna go on the boat. We're gonna go fishing. Just give me 1 second. I need shoes, my jacket, the gun. Okay. I have packed camera gear. I'm gonna fly my drone because it's so beautiful. This camera I need. That's literally all I need. I'm gonna bring a protein bar for both of us. 2 of those. Because you never know if you need a snack. Okay, before we go out to fish, I want to present the sponsor of today's video, which is NordVPN. I also want to say a huge thank you to NordVPN and to all of you guys for watching. It's thanks to all of you that I can continue to do this and show you all of Svalbard and our life here. I've been using NordVPN for over a year now, since I live in Norway, because Svalbard is part of Norway, and I'm from Sweden. To access some of my favorite shows back home, I use the VPN. All you do is you get the VPN, you download it either on your phone or your desktop, and then you get this little window, and then you can choose where in the world you want to be. And then if I choose that I'm in Sweden with the VPN, my computer thinks I'm in Sweden, and then I can watch some of my favorite shows on some Swedish sites. It's genius. A VPN is also a very good way to keep your data secure and safe when traveling. So remember that, very important. go to nordvpn.com/Cecilia or use the code Cecilia to get an exclusive deal. It's all risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Now let's head back to the video and to fishing and to the whales. Wow. Are you peeing? Today is so beautiful. All this weather makes me so happy. It's so crispy. All right, so let's just enjoy the beauty here. We also have gyros breakfast. Look at, oh, it looks so nice. Oh, it's a perfect day. I'm driving us out today. Okay, huh? Oh my god, no. We have about, what, 30 minutes before we're outside our cabin? Yeah. Are we gonna go to 66? He has a favorite spot. Is it 66 because it's 66 meters deep? So he has it on the map as a 66, and it's just outside our cabin. It's a very popular fishing location because it is just where it goes from shallow to super, like twice as deep. Or even more. It's like a ledge underwater. And that's where a lot of fish hang out. Okay. You had a really nice, we walked for 1 hour. Yeah, what a day for you, huh? Yeah, what a day. Okay, we have arrived. It's time to start fishing. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right. He got like this, a few super big ones and then some small ones. So there is hope. You kind of have to wait in for the season for them to start getting bigger. But now I think it's an okay start. Okay, I'm gonna go down now and start fishing. Okay, sorry, I just have to just look at this view. So you see that over there? That's our fishing rod. I'm gonna set up another camera. And since we had to do a different setup on this boat, anytime you get a fish, oh, thank you. Somebody has to go out here on the side and take it from the outside. Because we don't want this inner area to be completely covered in blood and everything. Also, I guess that's gonna be a trigger warning. There will be fishing from now on in this video, which means that you will see fish get taken out of the ocean. But do remember that we live on an island close to the North Pole, so this is a very, very good way to source local food and produce, which is something that we can't do. So that means that I can buy less food that has been imported from the rest of the world. So, you know, it's also good. You know, it's good for the environment to have local food. But now you know. Are you happy? Okay. Well, first we're gonna have to move. We've drifted. Okay, 1 second. This is what we're using. And then there's another one on this as well. Hjälper du? Ja. Are you helping me? I think this is such a small one. Nej, den är väl okej, eller?
It's alright.
The first fish for me for this season, it isn't very big, but it definitely weighs a couple of kilos. It's a good start.
It's a good baby.
Yeah, but they get bigger.
Like when we fish on this boat, like you have carpet in, then we have to take fish from outside. So I take it when Cecilia fishing, I take from the outside and I put it there and let it bleed out so we get a nice and fresh meat.
See me? I think it's too small.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Let it live.
Yeah, you're gonna have a long, nice life. Oh, I heard a whale! The whales are here! The whales are here! Where's my camera? There it is! Come on, this is so exciting. When you're just there fishing and suddenly you look out and there's a whale. Oh my gosh, there's so many! Did you like the first fish that we caught? Yeah, you helped. Now you just stand like this. You kind of hook the fish on more than wait for it to bite. This is a bit of a fight. Good one. Look. That's, I mean, it's a good one. Look at this. Another baby. I'm letting you go back. So we get some small ones and you kind of know when they're way too small. You just let them go back. Just let them back in again and they can swim on and live. But we have a couple of big ones. It hasn't been super good today, but still good enough to get some dinner for now and for today. We're gonna start heading back home so we can cook and enjoy the weather from home instead. But so far it's been successful for dinner, not successful for filling the freezer. But it's a bit early still to, you know, get most of the fishing done. nice fishing trip. That's ours. Here is what we got. That's the haddock and the baby cods, but they're actually okay sized. I think that's pretty good, but imagine when we were out fishing with this boat, like before, we would do like, 10 full of these every time. But it's just early in the season and we didn't go for very long today.
Start to fillet all the fish and then do some fiskkock.
Fish cakes?
Yes.
With the haddock, right?
Yeah.
And some cod or just haddock?
50-50. Right, so I'm gonna do some fiskekaker, fish cakes, and we've been just out fishing haddock, so I'm gonna use that. So we're gonna see how much we have, and I'm gonna go for the recipe for that. So I just cut it in pieces. And then I have the scale on the thermo, so I just put it in. So for the haddock we have about about 600 something gram. So then I'm gonna go with some cod. Normally you mix a little bit cod and a little bit, like 50-50 cod and haddock. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna try to get like 1,600 grams of fish. About 20 gram salt. And then we need some cream, and it's gonna be like 4 deciliter. It's gonna be 8 deciliter in total. I go for something like this, and then we just take some milk. Normally you should have like potato flour, but I only have like normal flour, so I go for that. And it's gonna be ish 1 deciliter. So let's start with something like this. A little bit of white pepper. Personally, I like some black pepper inside. I'm gonna see if we have some muscat. That we don't have, so we skip that. So then we go for this. Then we're gonna mix it. It's not like super mix. If you want to mix it like 100% pure, like more, then you just keep on mixing. But I have some small pieces inside. I'm okay with that. You don't get perfect round, but close enough.
This looks incredible, Christopher. It's so nice to be able to eat something fresh that is locally sourced. It's difficult to explain just how important that is when you live on an Arctic island. It's not a lot of things we can get, but this is luxury.
Fresh fish.
Yeah. And also fish cakes. Nice. It's so fluffy. Oh, it is perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. If you haven't had enough of our Svalbard life, head to my Patreon to hang out with us more. You can grab a coffee and sit down with me for a coffee chat, or head into the kitchen and bake with Christopher. Love y'all, bye!